Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the podcasts. We don't usually talk about prices here, and I don't check the charts on AMP. What it does today or tomorrow does not interest me. What it does in 3 years, that does interest me. However, when it gets below a nickel, my curiosity has been piqued, and I want to drill down. The why of it is pretty simple on this one. Although AMP will decouple from Bitcoin, it hasn't done it yet. So it is still vulnerable to market trends. That's what you're seeing. Nothing more nefarious than that. However, you are being given a gift right now. The gift of getting in early and the chance to DCA yourself back to a good buy-in point. Nothing has fundamentally changed about AMP. Nothing. There is only good news coming out of FlexaHQ. We're discussing second chances to be early right after this. Again, nothing has fundamentally changed about AMP. Nothing. Its inherent value is unchanged. What it does, how it does it, its use case hasn't changed. But people like to apply this everything goes up crypto mentality to a product that will go up, but not yet. AMP is a crypto, yes, but it is barely a crypto. What I mean is AMP has a single purpose and only a single purpose: collateralizing transactions on the Flexa network, and that's it. I do spend time on the various forums, and there I see discussion about what AMP can do and different use cases for it. I disagree with the entire premise of that. AMP was created to serve a single purpose, and it serves that purpose perfectly. Collateralize a transaction so a merchant gets paid, and hypothecation in the event of fraud, and that's it. Multi-use cryptos are great. I'm a big fan, but AMP isn't one of them. It needs to remain on the network. That's where its value is derived, and it is what brings value to the Flexa network, period. I would be more than happy to engage in these conversations, but every AMP that is pulled from the Flexa network to be applied to a different use case is a value that is no longer on the Flexa network. Hence, it cannot be used to process transactions. The market is bearish right now, period. I've watched a few videos from different folks trying to rationalize it, but you know what? It's pretty simple. Markets go up and markets go down. Crypto is hugely speculative, and liquidity is not reliable as a measure of trust. AMP is borderline speculative right now. There is just a massive amount of liquidity available, but it is necessary for the growth of the network. Flexa has to be able to buy AMP on the open market in order to reward stakeholders. Again, this is how it works. It's in the white paper. So there will always be some variance in the price of AMP until the liquidity is gobbled up, and that will be a long, long road. We have said over and over, and I like to think I made my case on this one, that AMP is a long token. I see people jumping ship already, and I see speculators running for the hills. I say good. AMP is not good for speculating. It never has been. It has a volume of liquidity that is able to be pumped and dumped like any other crypto, but AMP is not like any other crypto. The recent partnerships, such as Income, have not even begun implementing Flexa into their stable of merchants, and their stable is massive. In the press release, they said in the coming months. But Income's reach is global, all over the world. Countries are talking about a native cryptocurrency as a means of trade, and El Salvador and soon others are legalizing Bitcoin itself as a means of trade, as a currency, a native currency. Who do you think is better suited to process these transactions and allow commerce to continue in these countries unabated? So, look, man, I think I made my point on this one. The world is looking up, up, up for AMP, but the speculators are running because they don't understand this one. They don't recognize the potential. They don't look years down the road. They want the action. They want it now. And they think that they're going to find it in AMP. Go away, boys. Go away. This one is not good for you. Empire, my Empire folks, you are being given a gift right now. We discussed it on the live stream last night, but I think it's worth mentioning again. You are being given the opportunity to dollar cost average yourself down to a respectable entry point. For those that bought high, the 12 centers, and are just wetting themselves, you can cut your 12-cent entry point by a third right now. If you are in this for the long haul, if you see the potential, if you understand what AMP is and what AMP does, this is your second chance, and not a lot of people get those. So, look, be of good cheer, Empire. This is what you asked for, and now you get it. Pack your bags. Do it smartly. Do it affordably. Get it staked. Come back and check in a year. Live stream every Thursday and occasional Saturdays at 1900 Central, and phone lines are always open now. That's it, guys. Cheers.